Time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Thursday, June 16th goes to a woman named Kenia Aparecida. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but she's from Brazil. And donkey of the day is going to her husband. Her husband is not named in this story. Why, I don't know, because he's just as fool up as she is. Now, let me tell you this story. This young lady is 27 years old. And in 2019, she had 2 wisdom teeth removed. And she said ever since she had her wisdom teeth removed, that everything that is said in her family's house, people in the street find out. I repeat, 27-year-old Kenia Aparecida of Brazil had 2 wisdom teeth removed, and she said ever since she had them removed, that everything that is said in the family's home, people on the street find out. What the hell are you talking about, Uncle Shala? Let me explain. See, Kenia is accusing a dentist of implanting a microchip in her mouth that allows him and his staff to listen to her family's conversations. I repeat, Kenia Aparecida of Brazil claims that a dentist secretly implanted a microchip in her mouth 3 years ago to listen to her family's conversations. I am not making this up. Okay, I don't have that kind of imagination. Besides, there is not a writer alive who could create these kind of scenarios. What's the point of satire when the real world is this absurd? Kenia told news outlet G1 in Brazil that I had 2 wisdom teeth extracted, and without my authorization, they implanted a microchip in my mouth and listened to my conversations. But my husband saw that it was in my mouth, and the dentist doesn't want to take it out. Kenia and her husband have somehow convinced themselves that this dentist implanted a microchip in her mouth, and everything that is said in the family's home, people on the street find out. In fact, they believe that the microchip that was implanted in their mouth makes it possible to hear all their WhatsApp conversations. I have no idea what all of this means. Okay, I don't know what's going on in the world anymore, man. It's one thing when it's one person. When it's one person that's believing this, you can say, okay, this might be, a case of paranoid schizophrenia, but how does a wife and husband end up believing this together? Okay, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but I don't believe paranoid schizophrenia is contagious. Now, Kenia and her husband didn't just believe this. They believed it so much that they went to the dentist on Wednesday, okay, with their 3 children and demanded that the dentist remove the alleged chip. Okay, if y'all don't believe me, go online and look up the video. The video footage shows her husband breaking 3 computer screens and a TV while both of them grabbed items from these dentist desks and started attacking the workers. Okay, they tore this place up. In the video, the husband runs and karate kicks the wall and then falls and gets mad at the wall. So he decides to then take that anger and frustration out on the TV screen. Her husband released a statement, and this is the statement. We act according to emotions. See, right there, you already lost me. Okay, what does your Uncle Shala always tell y'all? Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. I don't know what YouTube videos y'all been watching or how many times you've read Behold a Pale Horse. Great book, by the way. I recommend you read it. But something triggered y'all to have these thoughts, and I truly don't know why. But let me finish his statement. We act according to emotions. We just need to take the chip out from her. We've asked several times, and the dentist doesn't take it out. We tried to talk yesterday, and they didn't want to hear us. Office workers told authorities that Kenia threatened them. All right, well, her husband threatened them and showed them image of a gun he had on his cell phone.
What?
Okay. By the way, that alone is donkey of the day worthy. Imagine someone threatening you by showing you a picture of a gun on their cell phone. Don't make me go to my car and get this, okay? Is this what the world has come to? Are we so detached from reality because of our smart devices that we think having pictures of our pistols on our phones is the same as actually having our pistols on us? Please, let's not set this precedent. All right, some police officers have already killed unarmed men because they mistook their cell phone for a gun. So imagine he had a picture of a gun on his phone. Imagine a cop saying that. He had a picture of a gun on his phone. I had to shoot him. I felt threatened. Like society, where are we going? Listen, man, I am baffled by this story. Okay, this is Florida levels of crazy. Matter of fact, Florida, I'm not even going to do y'all like that. I've never heard anything like this in my life. But I have one question for people who think things like a dentist would put a microchip in your mouth. Why you? How come you don't ever hear people of importance saying things like this? Of all the people whose mouth we would want to tap, okay? I feel like I need to pause that. All the people who actually probably have world secrets, all these people who are plotting and planning the new world order, just why you, Kenia? What is being said in your house that a dentist would go out of his way to bug your molars? Who called that? Okay? I just want to know. Help me understand. And why would he put a microchip in your mouth and make it to where everyone out in the street can hear y'all. Like, why would regular, everyday people in Brazil care about what is coming out of the Aparecida household? I'm all for people thinking highly of themselves, but this is just why Donkey of the Day was invented in the first place. Please give Kania Aparecida and her husband the biggest hee-haw. This world is going mad, okay? Brothers and sisters, people, please, man, go to therapy. Find a sacred purpose coach, a spiritual leader, drink some water. Please disconnect from social media. Just please start taking care of your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, because I don't know what this earth is coming to. Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.